Okay. No. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this vlog, I just posted a video of me like hiking and stuff. So, not gonna talk much. Just enjoy the view. So I am gonna talk a little bit. I lied, but woke up super early in the morning, maybe like 3 in the morning or so. I did oversleep a little bit because my original plan was to go stargazing, but we made it there to Lake Tahoe maybe 7 in the morning. No, I think it was like 6:30 or so. It's because I made a quick stop to go stargazing, and then I just sat down, enjoyed the view. I finished my coffee. This here is Lake Tahoe. It's a view onto the lake. Down to the left of us, of me and you, is Emerald Bay Park. So just amazing. Just to talk about the trail a little bit, I was going to see the Cascade Falls, which you can actually drive up to. It's hard to find parking there, keep that in mind. And the hike is maybe half a mile or so, but there's another hike that you can take, which is 14 miles, and that's what I did. So you take the Eagle Falls Lake trails, and then the Velma Lake Trail, and then the Cascade Lake Trail. But at first, I just went to the Eagle Falls Lake itself early in the morning. So I took that trail. It added some miles to the expected mileage, maybe a mile or so. But it wasn't super hard, and it was really worth it. I've been on this trail a couple of times, on the Eagle Falls trail. I think the first time when I was 15, and we went with a bunch of girls from church. We stayed in Lake Tahoe in this nice hotel and with a nice view. And we were like hiking, and then we went to like art museums and just enjoyed our time together. It was really fun. I think my cousins were there. Yeah. But we didn't end up like finishing the trail because the hike, because it was cold. It was early spring, and a bunch of teenage girls started complaining that it was cold and they want to go back. So that's what we did. And then I also went there in the winter. It was like in December of 2016. Yeah, it was snowing, and we did not make it anywhere close to that lake at all. It was really bad. I mean, it was snowing. Like, it's all right. On the All Trails app, it says that this hike is like moderate, but it's not. It's really hard. If you're not an experienced hiker, you might get lost because some parts of the trail, especially after the Eagle Falls, like when you go to the Velma Lakes, when you get further into the woods, the trails are not marked as well. So, just keep that in mind. They are marked, but sometimes it's hard to find where to go. And yeah, I don't think it's kid friendly, so don't do it with your kids unless they're gonna like sit in the kangaroo in the carrier for hours and hours. Dogs are welcomed, but keep them on leash. In the afternoon, there's a lot of traffic, foot traffic, tourists and stuff, so touristies. And the trails are pretty narrow, so like you have to let people go by. Like you have to stop and step out the way so somebody can pass by you. It's like that, especially like since I'm with the dog, like I have to keep him away from people. He's growling right now. I don't know why, but you have to keep them away from the people. And then you do need a hiker's permit, especially if you're staying overnight. If you're an overnight hiker, if you're going to be breaking camp, make sure to get that permit. We made it. It's so pretty, and I'm super cold, but look at that. I don't know why it won't focus, but here we are at the waterfalls. This way. So this here is the Eagle Lake Trail. I took this with my Canon camera, so it's so much worse than my iPhone. I was like, no, like, it's way better for pictures, but the iPhone camera is better for videos. So everything else was with my iPhone. So basically the trail is like this. It's basically stairs. You're almost always going up. It's super hard. Um, the stairway to hell right here. It's a killer. You know, that's basically how the whole trail is. It was super hard because you know, coming from 30 feet elevation, 30 foot 30 foot 30 foot elevation to 2,000 was pretty bad. Like, I recommend doing this a few days after you come up to the mountains or something, so you get used to the elevation, but I didn't. And of course I wore the shoes that are big on me. Again, I keep telling myself, I'm telling you, like, last time I went on a hike, I was complaining to somebody. I was like, my feet hurt because I was wearing the wrong shoes, and this time I wore the wrong shoes again. So didn't learn my lesson, I guess. But my feet and my knees were killing me after the hike. I had to ice them. I took an ice bath. It was so bad, you know. But I really needed to get away and be out in the wilderness. I really needed that. I've been so stressed out for a long time. I've gained a bunch of weight, if you guys haven't noticed, but you know, it's mainly because I have to trust a person that, like, I guess I have to rebuild trust with the person who's lost my trust. And then I have school and work and all kinds of things going on in my life. But when I get up there, I get on that trail, everything doesn't matter because it's so silent, it's so peaceful, it's so beautiful. I just forget about everything. And you know, for some people, an idea of fun is like going clubbing or drinking, whatnot. This is my idea of fun. This is what I love. This is what I enjoy, and I feel like Balu does too. He's my little adventurer, and I love hanging out with him, and I love that we got to do that. This week, I'm gonna be posting this. Today's Monday, so this week I'm going on a hike with a friend. I'll try to get as much videos as possible and post them up and stuff. Also, I have a lot of videos from the past where me and baby were going on hikes and all of that. I don't know how I'm gonna put them together because I don't feel like there's enough videos for a whole, like, to make a good long video. So I might just like put them together to the way that it makes sense to me and like talk about them or something like that, but maybe talk more about who I am, what I do, and that kind of thing, so that people who might not be my relatives or friends or people off of Instagram that don't know me can get to know me, that kind of thing. So we'll see. Stay tuned. I guess that's my plan. All right, well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I don't know.